Hi, hello, and welcome. Glad to have you here for another reading. Yes, and I said reading, and as you can tell, there is only one pile to choose from. It's a collective reading, that's why. And the reason for that is when I was going through my decks the other day for the last pick a card reading, I found these cards that went rogue, and I had no idea that they were missing or anything like that. I mean, you really can't tell. So somehow they've been missing for a bit, and I figured that's just what is needed today is a general message for the collective. And if you found this, and it's more than likely meant for you. Before we do get started on that, a couple of things to begin with. And the first thing is, I'm so excited to announce, very excited to announce, that I now am offering memberships on YouTube. And so there are going to be two tiers for you guys to choose from. The basic level, the first level is Emerald, that's going to be $5. They are going to have like member only chats, and early access to new videos, member only polls, and shorts. So you'll see that. The next tier level is Opal because that's my favorite stone. It's also my birthstone, so I wanted to throw that in and incorporate it. And with the opal level, you basically get everything that I already mentioned. You get member shoutouts as well as member only live stream and videos. And so I kind of figure with the live streams, that's probably when I'm going to be doing readings for whoever are members at that point. So I kind of think that was a fair deal considering the prices in my Etsy shop. If you've seen it, you kind of already have an idea. And so I kind of thought that was a pretty good deal because you're probably going to get questions answered doing just alone with that. I think is a great value, but that's just me, of course. But I am just so excited to be able to create more content for you guys, to really connect and continue to build this community. I am so grateful for you guys and the ones that I've really been able to establish relationships with already, and those that I kind of have like that acquaintance and a little bit back and forth. I truly grateful to you guys. So, and if you can't do it, then that is completely fine. I'm still going to be offering the pick a card readings and stuff like this. And actually, I am in the process of working on something else. So that's something else I need to talk about real quick because that's going to be the next video that comes up on my channel. And that's probably going to be posted today, actually. So I kind of want to give you guys a heads up too because it's going to be a little bit different from what the normal is. And so what I mean is that it's different because it's not going to be tarot readings. But if you've been on my Instagram, you guys know that I enjoy posting affirmations and they're actually highlighted on my Instagram page. If you haven't been on there, you can use the link in my description box to take a quick glance over there. But I love doing it. I use affirmations myself. And so what I'm doing though is I'm actually going to be offering subliminals on the channel, and I'm really excited about that. Hopefully I get all the kinks worked out and everything's fine, but that is something else I want to start offering on the channel. I'm still going to be doing tarot cards and pick a cards and all that, and messages like this that come up, so don't worry if it's not for you. But if you do see a subliminal reading later, you get like a notification. Yes, it's me, and I asked, when I do certain things, I do ask for guidance, and this was something I was given the green light to do. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited the things that are coming up for Sincerely Luminous, and I hope you guys will join me along, or at least continue to join me along. Again, just whatever I can to offer you guys. But subliminals, that's definitely going to be offered as well. Another offering that I have for you guys too. And then I have one last thing to talk about. I know it's so much, but I hope you guys are being patient with me. Please be patient with me. I don't know how to like entertain you guys. I don't know. Do I need to put like some characters here? Like some like, is it gonna make a difference? Probably not. But anyways, so for today's reading, I am really happy to share that I have a little special surprise, a little treat for you guys. And I have a special guest tarot reader that's going to be joining us before I even get to my reading. And that person just happens to be my daughter. So let me tell you guys, she's been doing it for maybe a couple years now, or she can probably tell you exactly when. But she is so talented and gifted, and I know, oh, she's your daughter. Oh, yeah, she is, and that's part of it. But the fact is, when I need a personal reading myself, I go to her. And it probably drives her crazy sometimes because sometimes it's like, oh, I ask a few questions and whatnot. But like I told her, if she wasn't good at it, I wouldn't keep asking her questions. I wouldn't keep going to her, like I just wouldn't. I've been trying to push her because I felt like this is a gift she needs to share because she is really that good. And now she is offering personal readings. She just opened her Etsy shop. It's such an exciting day for us, mom and daughter, to me with the memberships, her with her Etsy opening. And I'm gonna let her tell you more about it. But like I said, if she wasn't good at it, I wouldn't be promoting her. I wouldn't be like, just throwing you guys to this person who's like, oh, she's okay. No, she is really good. She's predicted stuff for me, and it's just crazy. And she just has a way of interpreting the cards that I love. And I think that's about every tarot reader. But I'm so impressed with her and just the level that she's at. Today, since she opened her Etsy shop, I was like, yeah, let me have you showcase your talents. And so you guys are actually going to get two messages today for the collective. So one from her, one from me. I'm going to put her link here. And again, I'm going to let her do all that talking. Yeah, so I hope you guys will support her. I hope, if you really enjoy her style of reading, I do, then hopefully you guys will consider booking with her. If you guys want to see her back, let me know, and I'm probably gonna have her show up and just, yeah, do readings as we can. But yeah, so without further ado, let me introduce you to our special guest reader.
Hey, my name is Mads. I have my own little side business. It's under the name Mads Macabre. It's basically that on every single social media. So as long as you look that name up and you see a girl with a witch hat as a profile picture, it is more than likely me. Eventually, I'll figure out posting something again. But in the meantime, I'm here to offer you all a reading. And if it resonates and you would like more, I do offer same day readings on my own Etsy shop, which is linked down here somewhere. But let's see, what does the collective watching need to know right now? So the first pile you got the Knight of Pentacles and you got the Hermit. You just gotta slow down. It's like the tortoise and the hare. It's slow and steady, always wins the race. And then you got Two of Swords, the Tower, and King of Wands. I think honestly, you guys have just been on go mode nonstop. You're running and you're running, and you won't stop for nothing. But that's kind of the problem in a way. You are running, you are avoiding things that need to be addressed. You're running from your own problems, thinking, oh, I can control it, I won't have to deal with it again. Which is not how it works. That is not how you should deal with it. You can't control everything that happens in your life, and that's something I think you guys will have to work on. But don't keep running so fast where you are running like 100 miles per hour and then you crash and you fall and it hurts and you have your own little breakdown in a way. At the next one, you got Six of Cups, you got Three of Cups. Nothing is always going to be the same situation as it once was. The past is the past for a reason. Not everything ends up the same exact way. Even if you face a similar scenario or you're put to test by the universe by facing the same stuff, no matter what, you have the power to make the outcome a wonderful one, a better one in the end. You have that choice to be like, look, I learned, I'm not going to do this again, and move on with it. And I think you have to trust in yourself that you will be able to pass the test. You're kind of just afraid of taking the test to begin with, but you can't avoid that forever. The universe will force that test on you no matter what. And you got Nine of Wands and you got the Chariot. I think a lot of you think like, oh, like Nine of Wands is like these little measly little branches, and then the Chariot is this big oak tree. You kind of see yourself as a little measly little branch. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. If this happens again, I'm not gonna be able to survive it. Which is a damn lie. You are an oak tree, and you need to act like it. More than anything, it's you have to ground yourself, you have to root yourself into the earth and be grounded and just be like, no, I'm not gonna be wavered by small winds, like winds of change or whatever, like something that's trying to mess me up. I won't allow that. You just need to give yourself that security you need and let yourself slow down and take a break. Like be gentler with yourself and believe in yourself more than anything, and reassure yourself that even if something were to come up and something were to test you, you can overcome it easily. It's not like, oh, it's gonna ruin me or whatever. It's just having faith in yourself. You need to reiterate, or I need to reiterate, that you need to put that faith back in yourself in order for you to live life not on, like, what's the word? I had it and then it went away. Or fight or flight. You're on fight or flight mode right now. That's what it is. And you need to be on a normal, systematic, bodily, like, safe functions. Like, you should not be anxious or, like, on edge 24/7 like you are. You can make that change. And then again, if you guys did enjoy, or if it resonated, whatever, I do offer the bookings on my Etsy, which is listed somewhere here. And if you guys would like to book a reading with me, I do it the same day, but it's under Mads Macabre.
So there you go. If you guys are interested, again, the link is going to be down here somewhere, and then it'll also be in the description box if you guys are interested in booking with Mads. And yeah, that's a really good message. So now we're going to jump into the message that I have. Again, these were just cards that, again, were just missing and I didn't know. And I do have a message that came through. I did meditate on these, but I'm going to lay these cards out first so you guys see what we're working with right now. We have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Needles, the Nine of Cups, Nine of Potions in this deck, the Seven of Potions, and we have the Three of Presents. I don't think I need to tap into the zodiac information here as much. I don't think it's going to be as relevant, or it doesn't really need to apply. If it resonates for you, you'll know. But as I was meditating, I did see a few different symbols, and I wanted to bring that up. And I kind of looked up their spiritual meaning, and it's crazy because some of these actually aligned, or they were very similar meanings. So the first thing that I was getting was an acorn. And so in spirituality, an acorn symbolizes potential growth, new beginnings, and the promise of a strong future. The next thing that I saw was a blue lizard. I'm going to try to put a photo here so you guys can follow along with what each thing is. And the lizard represents regeneration, flexibility, and survival. They also represent transformation and personal growth. The next symbol or thing that came up was a cactus. And so a cactus spiritually represents endurance, resilience, protection, and the ability to thrive in harsh conditions. There is more, I'm just going to leave it there. And then there was something else that I saw. There was a bakery. I think that'll come up later as I do the message. But those are the first three things that I wanted to touch on because that's before I really tapped into what they wanted to share. I'm sorry, I want to center this. I want to center it. But the message today, so this is something, look, the message that I'm getting, it's that you've been dealing with a lot of heartbreak and a lot of disappointment, a lot of frustrations, things not working out, things aren't really going your way the way that you would like. And I think that's where there was this message of resilience that came up, or like resilience and survival in those things, the blue lizard, the cactus, stuff like that, and things that you've gone through. And you just had to kind of keep going, keep going, keep trying to move forward to get this progress, to see something happen. So this message, it is going to be where things are going to be turning around for you. We have the 9 of Cups here, and that is about having your wishes fulfilled. When I was doing the meditation, I did hear that your dreams have been heard, or that your hopes, your prayers, whatever applies here, that is something that they have taken into account. With the Queen of Wands, this is about you stepping into that energy, whether you are male or female. And the Queen of Wands represents someone who is very confident, goes after it, is pretty fearless, pretty bold, and that's the energy that you need. So even though this energy is like it's really weighing you down, it's really stopping you, making you feel like, just how much more can I take? Switching this energy over is going to create this shift in this energy. And so I think this is what it is. I think this is the key that you've been looking for. Like, what do I need to do in order to change or get out of this energy, right? And that's what the Queen of Wands is doing. And so I think with the 7 of Cups, this is about opportunities, chances, but also like dreaming and hoping. At the same time, what I was getting at first when I got the card, this was about focusing on one thing. So there's so many different things that you're trying to do, so many different things that you want to accomplish, so many different things that your energy is being poured into. What you need to do is kind of create this priority list and decide what is more important right now. What is the main focus, and kind of cascade it down from there. Make your list. That way like, this is what I want to happen. This is what. So it's kind of like, if you're this is about your manifestations, your wishes. Okay, what do you want to happen first? What's next, third, fourth, and then however many other things you might have. And we have up to 7 cups, so it could be quite a list for each of you. And so then it's like, okay, you're putting your energy into one thing, and it's not to say that you don't can't put energy into the rest. You can, but you're gonna want most of your energy poured into one of those. I'm just trying to see what else. So the next thing I wanted to look into was the 3 of Pentacles. This is kind of going back to the 3 of Wands. So I don't know, maybe you guys have been seeing threes because we have 2 of them here, and this might be your confirmation, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, that sort of a thing. But with the 3 of Pentacles, the first thing that I was getting, it was about collaborating with the universe, with God, whatever higher power you believe in, your spirit team. It's about co creation. But also, what I was looking at with the 3 of Presents, these struggles, these hardships, these disappointments that you have gone through are really establishing and creating this character within you. You don't realize the strength and the endurance that has been molded into you, within you, from these experiences. And these lessons are really shaping you to be ready to have your dreams come true. So it's like, yeah, your dreams are going to happen, but in the meantime, it was like, okay, we need you not just to be at that same level or to be in alignment, to act like you want this or you're worthy of this, and all those different things that we say in the spiritual community when it comes to manifestations. It was more about you, like, being able to handle what might come down the road. So, say, like, you get all your wishes, but then there's these different things that come up that are so hard. You're already strong enough. You've gone through the heartbreak, you've gone through the frustration. Yeah, each test is going to be different, it's going to have its own different characteristics, but overall, it's like that reminder, like, hey, I've gone through the worst. I've been through the worst. I've hit rock bottom, and I've risen, and I'm going to rise again. And it's kind of like, this is what this energy is giving and what it's telling me. Even though you feel like right now it might be like nothing's going to change, nothing's going to come out of it. I definitely can relate to this energy. I don't know, it's crazy. But it's showing you that it is going to change, it is going to get better. And so, even though, yeah, you feel like things are just not going the way that you want, you're trying, now is the time. They're like, okay, now you can go ahead and start acting like the Queen of Wands, and you can tap into that energy. And she is an intuitive queen. She's very smart as well, very funny, and maybe it's bringing all those characteristics to make you rise, to make you get out of this Three of Swords energy, because I feel like you'll see this right before that shift is going to happen. Or this is telling you how to shift your life because of this Nine of Cups. This is what the dreams are. This is your dream life, your manifestations, your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. This is what this card is. And so, yeah, you're going to see this message because this is the key to unlocking that potential to enter that state, that chapter of your dreams coming true. So as long as you tap into that, that's what's going to help you. The other thing too, just going back to my meditation, there was this. I saw like a bakery. So I don't know if some of you are like bakers or you like to cook or have some type of maybe a hobby with food. Maybe you do vlogs or maybe you're a foodie. But the other thing too with bakery is about it's taking time. Well, guess what? The cake is pretty much done. It's almost time to put on that frosting or whatever topping you want on your cake, because everyone has their own preference. Whatever cake you want, but it's pretty much there. Like this is it. Like you are shifting, my friends. You are shifting, and those dreams and those hopes are coming true. It's kind of crazy because I can kind of see the alignment between Mad's message and mine. So if you kind of forgot, maybe go back and rewatch hers and then rewatch mine if you need to, or just rewatch hers. But I think it's gonna make a bigger picture. I feel like there's so much power with the messages today, and I love it. And that's pretty much where I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it. Again, I am now offering membership, so I'm really excited. I think there should be a link somewhere, somewhere on my profile, on my page, on YouTube, where you guys can subscribe. Again, it's gonna be 2 tiers available, a $5 and a $10 tier, or $4.99 and $9.99, but whatever, it's the same. It's a penny. USD, I don't know the other currencies, so I can't tell you guys. If you're outside of the US, I'm sorry. That's going to be available. And again, I'm going to be doing members only content, members only live streams, especially for those that do sign up for the $10 tier, because I feel like just getting at least one answer is going to be the equivalent to what I offer in my Etsy shop. So that alone, I think it's kind of like fair deal. And then all those other perks that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. But if you guys are interested in reading from me or from Mads, the link to our Etsy are going to be in the description box. I'll try to put it also in the comments, so if you guys are interested in that. But both of us are offering personal readings at this time, and if you're interested in written format pick a card readings, the link to my Instagram is also in the description box. But I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. So much good happening, so much exciting news today for the channel, for you guys, especially if you do subscribe. I feel like this combination, we're gonna have her back, and I'm gonna get her back to do some more messages. I love how she reads, like I said. And not just because I'm her mom, but I love what she does. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card, the next reading. Actually, the next video, like I said, is going to be a subliminal, so I actually have to go get started on that now. So I will see you guys. Hope to see you guys. Bye.